Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. In the midst of a bitter dispute over Coyote Pass, Sister Wives star Robyn Brown went too far when she referred to her husband Kody Brown, herself, and their children as the core family, clearly disparaging Kody's ex-partners Mary, Janelle, and Christine Brown. Robyn may not have meant to insult the ex-partners or their children, but she did set a line between herself, Kody, and the others. Robyn frequently does this, but she never acknowledges her mistakes. Instead, she acts as though she is simply misinterpreted. Her remark won't make winning the Battle of Coyote Pass any simpler. Whether Robyn intended to offend them or not, the slogan core family may set off the Sister Wives ex-partners who have already had to cope with a great deal of unfairness. On screen, Janelle Brown is thinking about lawyering up while Kody rambles on about the possible sale of Coyote Pass. Kody is the father of children who are not part of the core family, and they should never be made to feel that way. Mary Brown, who is getting more and more agitated, claims that nobody in the family trusts each other. By selecting the phrase core family, Robyn was expressing her ideology. When she talks about who is a part of the core, she's actually talking about who isn't, even though she may not even be aware that her us and them mentality is true. Who is on the periphery looking in from the outside is more important than the core. Robyn seems to be trying to make things worse because the exes, Mary and Janelle in particular, have serious problems with the whole core family thing and fairness over Coyote Pass, as seen in the extra TV tape above, via YouTube. Robyn and Kody, meanwhile, are behaving like kings and queens. They appear to believe that they have complete control over what happens to the Coyote Pass land. They leave the ex-partners hanging, which is the problem. Although Kody and Robyn don't seem to care, they most likely intend to profit from the possible sale of the land parcels. Whether it's true or not, Mary and Janelle are clearly concerned about being taken advantage of. The grapes are really sour, and the nasty blood is flowing like wine. It's true that Robyn lives a monogamous fairy tale with her children and the grumpy father Kody, but what about the others? The people who aren't part of the core could not like being left out and might get angry when they hear the term core family. Robyn might have a darker side, similar to Kody, because she undoubtedly thought about the potential blowback those words might cause. Robyn is well aware of how fans may turn against her, so it's not like she's new to being disparaging. In actuality, they are rarely on her side. She is seen as a cunning manipulator who poses as kind while trying to persuade a certain patriarch to give her preference over others. Although Robyn may not be as horrible as some have made her out to be, she is not an angel. Very few people are. Robyn, who is known as the queen of passive aggression, is becoming more forthright. Robyn needs to consider the consequences of her statements because the situation on this chessboard is getting hotter. The concept that there is a core family seems like a lot of provocation when the Coyote Pass drama is already causing new strain in a family that has already been through a lot and is now broken. Kody and his older children were at odds. What's even more tragic is that when the young man died, he wasn't even in contact with his kid Garrison. Gabriel Brown and a few of his other children from non-Robyn women have expressed their emotions about him on film, obviously hurting because they miss Dad and feel that they aren't his top priorities. Kody was informed by Gabriel in October 2024. What in the world is Robyn thinking, considering that Brown children have these problems and that an adult child died? It must be painful for them to hear the tagline, core family, used. Robyn seems to be saying something like, "This is our family, and you can be with us, but the core will remain what it is." It's quite callous. Perhaps she is taking things too far, because she perceives fresh turmoil in the distance. There may be an impending court case over Coyote Pass. Kody and Robyn's relationship with the children he shares with those mothers may deteriorate if some of the ex-partners hire lawyers. Things might quickly become chaotic. By separating the core family from the other members of the Brown family, Robyn might be preparing for war. In the end, innocent children suffer as a result of their parents' incompatibility. Exes should make an effort to be polite to one another because of this. Robyn's remark about core family may have been an attempt to sway public opinion because the conflict around Coyote Pass could land her and Kody in new trouble. By emphasizing the existence of a core family, she seems to be taking sides and preparing for conflict. Whether Robyn and Kody, the stars of Sister Wives, will keep the land or sell it and split the proceeds is still up in the air. Meri Brown, star of Sister Wives, has begun to doubt everything. She is definitely conflicted between Robyn Brown and Kody's good intentions. She now discloses that several of the Browns are experiencing trust issues as a result of their divorces. Meri Brown and Janelle take action to talk. Since Meri Brown is in Utah and Janelle is in North Carolina, they connect via video conference to discuss the hot topic of Coyote Pass in the most recent Sister Wives episode. When Janelle first informed Meri that Kody and Robyn controlled the land, Meri foolishly thought they would all get along. But as time went on, Kody shut down and stopped disclosing information. However, Meri disclosed that the mistrust extended beyond Kody. Meri Brown exposes family members' mistrust. Janelle questioned Meri Brown about the email she had sent to the group on the January 26 Sister Wives episode. To start the discussion about Coyote Pass, Meri sent the email. But Meri remembers that during the back-and-forth email debate, Kody decided to sell the acreage. He said he was getting a realtor to help. During the conversation, Meri expressed her disagreement with Kody's notion after learning that he believed he should have the last say. "I don't think you get to decide what we do with it," she responded. Additionally, Meri says in a confessional that she believes Kody and Robyn have a plan for what they want and how it should be handled. She also adds, "Sorry, you are not the head of my family." Furthermore, she acknowledges that Janelle probably has expectations of her own. Meri is aware, however, that she has a vision for the Coyote Pass division. "And none of us are talking to each other because none of us trust each other," Meri continues. Regretfully, Meri stated that it is easy to wonder if Kody and Robyn's legal divorce was only due to the adoption of Dayton, Aurora, and Brianna Brown. She makes an effort to keep in mind, though, that she meant well, taking on the problem. Despite their distance from one another, Sister Wives stars Janelle and Meri Brown recognize the importance of having these conversations. Kody appears to be ignoring the problems and his nagging ex-wives, too. However, Meri and Janelle reluctantly acknowledge that they have legal counsel. Meri admits there's been a lot of confusion surrounding the way things have been done in the family, the way that Kody is with me and has been with me for many, many years. Meri further veers off topic, saying, "So, I think that's why I'm going to get a lawyer to help me through this process." Janelle says she needs someone pushing my interests. The women suspect that Kody is acting in everyone's best interests as they converse. Notably, Meri Brown admits that she didn't press throughout numerous situations and claims that she has sat back for many years because she didn't want to ruffle feathers. She is going to now, though. Meri and Janelle both disclose that they are negotiating with legal companies. In order for the family to synchronize, Meri included a date in the email. But now, since there is no adherence, it is time to file a lawsuit. How they resolve the dispute over who's paid for the land will become clearer with time. In your opinion, did Janelle and Meri Brown realize that Robyn Brown and Kody might not have divided Coyote Pass fairly? Do you believe they can resolve the problems without conflict? Are you eager to watch more Sister Wives episodes? Please leave a remark below. Meri Brown, star of Sister Wives, is now discussing her life with Kody and Robyn Brown after realizing the reality about it. Even though she can be salty at times, she doesn't apologize for it. Continue reading to learn more about the TLC star's recent remarks. Meri Brown experienced too much shame. Kody Brown's voice was always filled with contempt whenever he talked about his first wife. He angered TLC viewers by degrading her on national television. It was a horrible manipulation, but many think Robyn played her so-called Sister Wives pal to the very end. At least Meri Brown had her bed and breakfast and LuLaRoe to support herself when she eventually left Flagstaff and began a new life without Kody Brown. She has her pal Jen Sullivan, of course. She is also resolved to speak the truth now that she has realized how valuable she is. Meri Brown may become irritated, but she will still talk. Fans of Sister Wives witnessed this week that Leon's mother would not offer an apology to anyone. On Instagram, she posted a picture of herself wearing a black outfit, a maroon scarf, and loose hair. The TLC actress appeared to be a self-reliant woman, according to fans. Although her caption was lengthy, TLC viewers enjoyed the information. TLC viewers were eager to discuss Meri Brown's article. Their opinions on it are as follows. Meri, good for you. I'm sick of him and both of them playing the victim after all of your help. I adore how you seem happy and confident in yourself. Makes me feel hopeful despite my own hectic life. As they say, they shouldn't have done things that needed to be kept secret if they didn't want the truth to be known. I'm moved to tears by your amazing mental metamorphosis. Seeing you succeeding out there makes me very happy. What do you think about Meri Brown speaking up again? Do you think she'll write a book that tells everything? There have been rumors for a very long time. Maybe the only thing preventing her from moving forward is her NDA with TLC. Fans of Sister Wives recently discussed Dayton Brown and his current whereabouts. Since then, however, they've been thinking about Robyn Brown's daughter, Brianna Brown. They question whether the TLC personality, like Dayton, suffers from ADHD or Asperger's syndrome. Fans of Sister Wives fear for Brianna Brown. Robyn Brown was shown in season 19 looking for a church for Brianna and her sister Aurora. Fans of TLC couldn't help but see Brianna's hesitancy and uncertainty. In fact, several of the scenes were called cringeworthy. However, the episodes were attributed to the show's content scratching. Fans of Sister Wives have previously noticed that Robyn Brown's daughter appeared to be somewhat depressed about the original cast members' lack of involvement on the TLC program. In fact, she retaliated by pushing Janelle's daughter, Savannah, away. Fans began to speculate that she could struggle with social interaction as a result. Fans of Sister Wives discussed Dayton and Brianna. Having earned several degrees from Northern Arizona University, Dayton Brown is a bright young man. Kody Brown was sullen at his graduation for reasons that TLC viewers couldn't understand. Nevertheless, despite struggling with Asperger's syndrome, he seemed to have done well for himself. Reddit users who watched Sister Wives pondered whether Brianna Brown will experience the same difficulties as her now-retired brother, Dayton Brown. According to U/Ancient Reputation 1, some TLC viewers speculated that she might have ADHD. Fans of TLC talk about Brianna Brown. Fans of Sister Wives differed about whether Brianna's issues, which include a lot of crying like Robyn Brown, were caused by Asperger's syndrome. They also remembered that Kody Brown had dubbed Dayton Brown just quirky. Here are their thoughts on that. The number of people I know who were dubbed quirky and have since received a diagnosis. My mother even acknowledged that she has only ever called me quirky, and I was given an ADHD diagnosis when I was 20. When the camera rolls, I believe she is acting like her mother has taught her to do for years. If she was on the spectrum, I wouldn't be shocked. Addition, it appears to me that Ari and Sol are both on the spectrum. There is undoubtedly a significant familial component from Robyn's side. It's imperative that we stop presuming that everyone with problems with emotional regulation is on the spectrum. You may have bipolar disorder, anxiety, or ADHD. She doesn't, in my opinion. My kid has Asperger's syndrome. However, we only get to view a small portion of their lives, and even that is heavily censored. I do think that she is experiencing severe anxiety and some form of PTSD. Do you think Brianna Brown, like her brother Dayton, may have Asperger's syndrome or ADHD? Or did her mother, Robyn Brown, teach her any anxiety-related behaviors? Fans of Sister Wives are now requesting clarification about Leon Brown's transition throughout the show. Despite being Kody and Meri Brown's only kid, Leon hasn't been on the show since the epidemic. Since then, a lot has changed, leaving some viewers, both new and old, a little perplexed. To find out more about what they want to know, continue reading. Fans of Sister Wives want clarity regarding Leon's transition during airtime. Despite looking at other options, Kody and Meri Brown only had one child together. She had always wanted more children, but that was not going to happen. Given that she knew Meri's desire to have more children was a dream, Robyn Brown did volunteer to be her surrogate. However, it felt too late by then, and to be honest, Meri and Kody's marriage was having problems. Despite having more than a dozen siblings because they lived in a multiple family, their lone child was not pleased with this. That ship had sailed, but they still wanted Meri to have more biological children. Leon revealed their sexual orientation to their family during season 11. Although this was unexpected, the majority of their mothers were quite encouraging. They planned their wedding just before the epidemic struck after falling in love with Audrey Chris and becoming engaged. Viewers last saw Leon taking over Mary's B&B to protect Grandma Bonnie after it was placed on hold. Audrey, their girlfriend, had previously transitioned and did not want to be judged when Leon came out as transgender in 2022. They didn't care what people thought because they were no longer on the show. Now that she is speaking the truth and Kody and Mary are no longer together, she has spoken more about what she paid for. Mary claimed to have covered Leon's tuition and car expenses. But some Sister Wives newcomers, or those who took a hiatus, might not recognize Leon. To request on-air explanation of the Leon changeover procedure, a Reddit thread was created. In this manner, viewers will be able to identify the family in question. Is there anyone who needs an explanation? Since Leon Brown is no longer a cast member of Sister Wives, their privacy should be safeguarded for 2 reasons. However, since kids grew up watching the popular TLC series, is there a tactful way to convey what transpired? Supporters' opinions. Leon chose not to participate in this show. Honor the decision. All I needed to know was clarified by a Google search. I believe I concur. A text screen stating something like, Leon is Mary's child, previously seen on Sister Wives as Mariah, may have appeared the first few times. We at TLC appreciate Leon's decision to not participate in the filming, stand by him, and wish him luck in all of his future endeavors. From now on, all references shall be made as Leon. That would, in my opinion, reduce unnecessary criticism or inquiries while yet providing clarification and maintaining decorum. The program might have approached it in a variety of ways, but can it be said that Leon desires privacy? They just use social media to publicize their shift, so it's a thin line. Perhaps a segment on Kody's inability to express his emotions would have been beneficial. Sister Wives. Kody's exes should announce Robyn's core family catchphrase amid Coyote Pass land battle. Janelle, Mary, and Christine's kids should be equal to Robyn's. In the world of Sister Wives, few things have caused as much drama and division as the ongoing battle over Coyote Pass land. But amidst the fight for land, another battle is brewing, one that strikes at the heart of the family dynamic. Robyn Brown's insistence on her core family and how it affects the other wives and their children. Robyn's phrase, core family, has sent shockwaves throughout the Sister Wives community, with many wondering why she insists on separating her children from Kody's other kids. Is this the true definition of polygamy, or is it a deliberate attempt to create a divide? Janelle, Mary, and Christine's children have always been an important part of the family, and they deserve to be treated equally, especially when it comes to the future of Coyote Pass. In this article, we'll break down why Kody's exes, Janelle, Mary, and Christine, should stand united against Robyn's catchphrase and why her core family ideology is tearing the family apart. With the Coyote Pass land situation hanging in the balance, it's time for the ex-wives to fight for equality and push back against Robyn's divisive rhetoric. The stakes have never been higher. The origin of the core family concept. Explore where the phrase core family comes from. Robyn has often referred to herself and Kody's children as the core family, a designation that has caused considerable tension. But what does she really mean by it, and why is it so controversial? Robyn's relationship with Kody and her kids. Examine Robyn's role in Kody's life and how she views her children's place in the family hierarchy. Has she deliberately tried to separate her children from the other wives' children, or is this a misunderstanding? The fallout from the core family rhetoric. How has Robyn's emphasis on core family affected the relationships within the family? How do Kody's other wives feel about Robyn's phrase, and how have their children been impacted by it? We'll look at the emotional and psychological toll on the Brown children. Janelle Brown, the steady matriarch who deserves recognition. Janelle has been a steady and reliable presence in the family for decades. Her children have always been a key part of Kody's world, yet Robyn's core family mindset has marginalized them. This chapter will explore how Janelle's children, like Logan, Madison, and Savannah, should be seen as equals to Robyn's. Mary Brown, the forgotten wife who continues to fight for her family's place. Mary's role in the Brown family has always been complex, but her children, Leon and Leon's partner, should never be excluded from the family's core group. This section will dive into Mary's history with Kody and how Robyn's phrase undermines her children's significance. Christine Brown, the bold advocate for her children's equality. Christine has been vocal about her desire to protect her children and ensure they receive the love and respect they deserve. Her children, Trule, Paydon, Gwendolyn, and others, have been caught in the crossfire of this family battle. This chapter will examine why Christine's kids, too, should be treated as equals in the Brown family structure. The emotional impact of exclusion on the kids. How does it feel for Janelle, Mary, and Christine's children to watch Kody's relationship with Robyn's kids receive preferential treatment? We'll explore the emotional toll on them and why their voices deserve to be heard. The Coyote Pass land drama. Why it's a make-or-break moment for the Browns. Coyote Pass has been the subject of intense debate in the Brown family for years, but the current battle over how the land should be divided could determine the family's future. What's at stake, and why is it crucial that all of Kody's children are treated equally in this decision? Robyn's influence on the Coyote Pass decision. Is she trying to control the outcome? With Robyn's emphasis on her core family, has she tried to use her influence to push for a land division that favors her children? We'll explore the power dynamics at play and why it's vital for Janelle, Mary, and Christine to stand up for equality when it comes to Coyote Pass. The legal and financial implications of the land battle. What are the financial and legal ramifications of the Coyote Pass land dispute? Could the land division determine the family's future, and what happens if the children of the other wives are pushed aside in favor of Robyn's kids? Why equality matters, a case for equal treatment. This chapter will argue that the only fair outcome in the Coyote Pass land battle is one where all of Kody's children are treated equally. Why should Robyn's children receive preferential treatment when the other kids have just as much claim to the land and legacy? Building solidarity among the ex-wives. How can Janelle, Mary, and Christine unite to stand against Robyn's core family ideology? We'll explore strategies for creating a united front that fights for equal recognition of their children. The power of their children. Why Janelle, Mary, and Christine's kids should be heard. The voices of the ex-wives' children matter. We'll look at how the older kids, like Logan, Madison, and Paydon, have already spoken out on the issues of fairness and why they should be treated just as equally as Robyn's children in all matters of family and inheritance. Support from the public. How fans can rally for equal treatment. How can fans of the show help push for equality within the Brown family? We'll discuss how public opinion and fan support could pressure Kody and Robyn to rethink their stance on core family and treat all of their children with fairness and respect. Kody's influence on family dynamics. Is he enabling Robyn's agenda? Kody has the power to unite his family, but his favoritism toward Robyn has caused a rift. This chapter will examine Kody's role in this division and how his choices have led to the current crisis. Kody's responsibility to all of his children. As a father, Kody must ensure that all of his children feel valued. We'll look at his failures and successes in balancing the needs and desires of all his kids, regardless of which wife they belong to. Can Kody fix the divide? With the land battle intensifying, can Kody step up and ensure that all his children receive their fair share, both emotionally and materially? We'll explore the possible steps he can take to heal the family divide. Will Robyn relent, or is she set on her core family vision? Will Robyn ever back down from her core family stance, or is it too ingrained in her view of the family structure? This chapter will examine the possible outcomes for the Brown family, depending on whether Robyn changes her approach. The long-term impact on the family dynamic. What will happen to the Brown family in the long run if these divisions continue? Will the ex-wives and their children be able to find peace, or will this divide only grow larger? A possible road to reconciliation. Is there any hope for the Browns to come together and move past the hurt feelings and favoritism? This chapter will offer a glimmer of hope for reconciliation, but it will also be clear that the road ahead will be long and difficult. In conclusion, the battle over Coyote Pass land isn't just about property. It's about family, fairness, and the equal treatment of Kody's children. Robyn's core family catchphrase may have created a rift, but it's not too late for Janelle, Mary, and Christine to fight for what's right. By standing up for their children, they can ensure that all of Kody's kids are treated with the respect and equality they deserve. Will they unite and win this battle, or will Robyn's influence continue to drive a wedge in the Brown family? Only time will tell. This structure provides a comprehensive framework for your article. Each section can be expanded with more specific examples, dialogues, and deeper analysis. If you need further assistance with any section, or want to flesh out certain parts, feel free to ask. Sister Wives star Brianna Brown's struggles like Dayton? Unbelievable drama behind the scenes. Brianna Brown, the daughter of Kody and his wife Janelle, has faced her share of struggles. But how do her struggles compare to those of Dayton, the son of Janelle's ex-husband? Are they both fighting their own battles under the weight of the Brown family dynamics? In this explosive article, we delve into the real-life challenges Brianna has faced, her personal turmoil, and how Dayton's experience in the family mirrors her own. Prepare for shocking revelations, emotional turmoil, and a behind-the-scenes look at the lives of two young adults caught in the complex web of the Brown family. As the Sister Wives family continues to break down the traditional norms of polygamy, the children of the family have been forced to carve out their own identities. Brianna's struggles might seem isolated, but when compared to Dayton's, a pattern of hardship, confusion, and frustration emerges. Could their personal struggles be more similar than we think? Keep reading to find out how these two have faced their own battles in the shadow of their famous parents. Brianna's upbringing in the Brown family. Brianna grew up as part of a blended family, where polygamy was the norm. But what was it really like for her growing up under these circumstances? Explore her early years, the challenges of living in a polygamous household, and how her relationship with her father, Kody, shaped her life. The impact of polygamy on Brianna's mental health. Living in a family where multiple wives and children are involved can have a significant emotional impact on kids. This chapter will explore Brianna's mental health and the struggles she faced as she tried to navigate her identity in a non-traditional family structure. Brianna's journey toward independence. From her early teenage years to adulthood, Brianna's quest for independence has been central to her story. But what led her to step away from the spotlight, and how has she dealt with the pressures of being Kody Brown's daughter? Dayton's early life. Growing up in a blended family. Dayton, Janelle's son from a previous relationship, has faced a unique set of challenges. As the stepson in the Brown family, Dayton's experience with Kody and the other wives is vastly different from that of the other Brown children. The strain of being an outsider in the family. Unlike the other Brown children who share Kody as their father, Dayton has always been on the periphery. How has Dayton struggled with his role in the family? This section will explore his feelings of being an outsider and how that has shaped his experiences with polygamy and his relationships with Kody and the other wives. Dayton's battle with identity and acceptance. For Dayton, identity has been a constant struggle. Is he Kody's son? Is he an equal part of the Brown family? This chapter will dive into Dayton's internal conflict and how it has impacted his relationship with his mother, Janelle, and the other members of the family. Living in the shadow of Kody Brown. Brianna and Dayton both had to deal with the overwhelming presence of Kody Brown, a man whose charisma and strong personality dominate the family dynamics. How did both children navigate their lives under his influence, and how did their individual experiences shape their struggles? The impact of their parents' relationships on their lives. Brianna and Dayton both grew up in families with complex relationships. How did Janelle's marriage to Kody affect Dayton? How did Kody's marriages to multiple wives affect Brianna's relationship with her father? We'll compare how the multiple marriages and complex dynamics shaped their views on relationships. The struggles with polygamy. A shared experience. Both Brianna and Dayton faced challenges inherent in the polygamous lifestyle. The complicated relationships, the rivalry between mothers, and the shifting family dynamics are central to their struggles. This section will explore how they both grappled with the complexities of living in a polygamous family and how it impacted their self-esteem, emotional health, and relationships. Brianna's search for stability and identity. As a young woman in a polygamous family, Brianna was often overshadowed by the loud, dramatic public narratives of her parents. But behind the scenes, She has worked hard to carve out a life for herself. This section will explore how Brianna fought to find stability, identity, and independence outside of her father's shadow. The role of family expectations in Brianna's life. Despite her desire for independence, Brianna faced constant pressure from the family to adhere to their expectations. How did these pressures shape her choices in her personal life, career, and relationships? Struggling with the weight of public scrutiny. As a child of Kody Brown, Brianna was thrust into the public eye. How did the scrutiny of being a public figure impact her mental health and personal relationships? This chapter will explore how Brianna dealt with the constant judgment and expectations placed on her by fans and the media. Dayton's relationship with Kody and the other wives. Unlike Brianna, Dayton didn't have the same familial bonds with Kody. What was it like growing up as a stepchild in a polygamous family, and how did this affect his relationship with Kody, Janelle, and the other wives? The emotional toll of feeling like an outsider.